What is going on with all of my podcasters of the world? I hope all is well with you and yours. I am D Venom. You are all tuned into Raising Vibrations Podcast. I hope all of my people of the planet, especially my people of addiction and or functioning addicts, are staying on that straight and narrow and doing everything possible to elude psychic vampires, negative energies, including podbean trolls and scallywags, including nosy neighbors, from one's lives. We all should know by now that those particular elements only take away from our energies and vibrations. If we could elude them at all costs, we have done our own selves some justice. And with that being said, let's get into tonight's episode, starting right now. All right, you guys, it still lingers. Now, I created an episode pretty much letting you guys know, what happened during my relapses. And one of those things that occurred was the fact that I met a scallywag that took me over to a person's house by the name of Uncle. Uncle is a melanin queen, basically, that houses a bunch of trade. If you don't know what trade is basically dick in gay language. There was dick in the kitchen, dick in the refrigerator, not in the refrigerator, but now that would be a trip. There was dick in the kitchen, dick in the living room, dick in the bedrooms, dick in the garage. I mean, it was just dick all over the damn place. And unfortunately, I hooked up with a piece or maybe some pieces of dick from Uncle's house. Now, the syphilis could have came from there because I did spend quite a few nights over at Uncle's house, or it could have been, from a different scallywag or scallywags. These scallywags aren't going to the health department to get, their health checked out. These scallywags are, sleeping with some of every damn body in order to come up, with drug money and whatever else the case, food money, whatever the case may be. These scallywags are living very impetuously, no different than how I was living before I got, started to get my shit together. Anyway, I've been pondering what my titer count has been since I took the medication for the syphilis. Now, remember, I took pills. I did not want to go through those series of shots. From my understanding, I would have had to take 6 shots, considering they did not know where the syphilis was at in regard to stages. They just know that my titer count was high, and, in order to get it down, they would have to give me this series of shots. And the shots are very painful. They are near the buttock hip area. And, 6 series of shots, not all at once, but, within a week period of each other. I just wasn't up for it. Even though I put myself through this situation, I just remember what I went through living in Las Vegas, because unfortunately I caught it then. And, thank God I did, because I was going through, I think, the second stage where, you get these rashes, dark rashes on the palm of your hands. They, are on the bottom of your feet. And, if it's not taken care of, it will lead to stage 3, which can cause blindness and, a lot of other irreversible side effects. And, my primary doctor definitely did not want me to enter any of those particular stages. So, 3:55 time of the, recording. So, I have no choice but to take these damn shots. Thank God it's only, a series of 3. I will have to take them starting tomorrow. So at 10:10 a.m., I go see my primary doctor in order to take the first dose of penicillin to get rid of this syphilis. It's probably one of the main reasons why I've been tired, because my body is constantly still trying to fight off this infection. And it also probably explains a couple of other things as well. I wanted to take more pills, but obviously the pills just aren't working because the syphilis is a little bit too strong. And, I need the penicillin. I told the doctor that I wouldn't be able to handle getting that, shot in my hip / buttock area. 4:55 time of the recording, we would have to find another option. So I said, could I get it put in my arm? And he was like, whatever I want to do, that's fine. He was just like, and yes, I can get the shot put in my arm, or a series of shots put in my arm. That relieved me, because it probably won't be as painful as it would be had it, been put in the hip/buttock area. And, I'm going to have to go through it. So after tomorrow, I have a week, and then I go back to see the, primary doctor for the second shot, which is April 10th at 10:10 a.m. I keep picking angelic time because, well, for one, these are the time frames that they had to offer. So I'm like, well, let me pick angelic time, because if I do it, I don't know, it's just symbolic to me to just go ahead and pick the 10:10 time frame, and be in the hands of the angels during this whole situation. They're not going to put too much pain on me that I cannot handle. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I was nearly in tears when the primary doctor told me that I'm going to have to basically take these shots, and the anxiety behind it. I don't have the anxiety now, but come tomorrow, that anxiety will be there, considering the fact that, I'm going to have to get this shot of penicillin. But the fact that I don't have to pull no pants down or anything like that, well, maybe I do, because I do have to take my rectal exam again, and some other exam that, I guess failed to go through the last time that I took it. So, I have the penicillin shot to take, and some other labs to take, and go from there. But I just thought that I would let you guys know that it still lingers, unfortunately, for right now. And I have to go through what I have to go through, 7-11 time of the recording, in order to get rid of it in its entirety. And if that means taking these series of damn shots, it just means taking these series of shots. 7:22 time of the recording. I don't want your dick no more. I promise you. I don't want your dick. I don't want your coochie. I don't want your titties. I don't want your ass crack. I don't want your ass cheeks. I don't want none of that. I don't want sex at all. Unfortunately, it took me to go through what I have to go through now, to realize that it's just not worth it. I can go buy some plastic and have a fantastic time with myself. Do y'all know how powerful this imagination is? If I can bring forth methamphetamine and dirty dicks and syphilis, then I can bring forth the best orgasm ever by using some plastic and some lubrication. Okay. And this imagination. And, at least I will be safe that way, even though, masturbation and toys and stuff like that is not really the way to go. I would rather take the safe route and get my kicks off if need be, versus picking up a scallywag, not knowing where the hell they done been, 8:33 time of the recording, and, end up in the predicament that I am right now. So, I'm done. I'm cool with scallywags. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity to probably hook up with a scallywag yesterday when I went to go do laundry. If y'all hear the live, not live, but if y'all hear the recording, y'all would hear that the scallywag got in my car and pretty much asked me if I had a methamphetamine pipe. And obviously they had some on them. And I could have, ended the live, not live, but I could have ended the episode and everything, got high and whatever else. And I stood in my power, and I told them that I don't fuck around. And, they could have been, anal, oh, you'll be fucking around again, blah, blah, blah. But they gave me dabs, which was, they gave me, a fist pump and, congratulated me. And that made me feel good, I don't know how they felt that, someone that they were doing drugs with, 9:33 time of the record, 9:35, but still 9:33 time of the recording. But I don't know how they felt, considering the fact that, I, pretty much quit and, we did methamphetamine with each other and whatever the case may be. I'm just I'm going through too much as it is. I done lost my job and all that type of shit, and going through that. And these are all tests. Satan is going to test me at all costs. He swept the job up from underneath my feet. 10-10 time of the recording. Yeah, this will get this bitch to do drugs again. And I haven't. So now he's, this is, well, shit, I hope you don't think that going through this, 10:22 time of the recording. I hope that he don't think that going through this in regard to, these shots or whatever, is going to make me want to, indulge in his drug, because it's just like, hell no, that's definitely not going to make me want to do methamphetamine, having to go through, 3 series of penicillin shots. All of this is turning me the fuck off. And, I'm glad that I'm going through what I'm going through, because it all happens for a reason. That reason is to get me back on the straight and narrow, 1055, and continue on walking with my, soul's purpose. Nothing's going to stop me. No diseases, no nothing is going to stop me from getting at my soul's purpose. And, I think this is the major wake up for myself. Satan is trying to get me at all costs with diseases and whatever he can get, to bring me down. And, he almost, got me, on a couple of occasions, 11:22. But, thank God for, primary doctors, blood work, and things of that particular nature. And thank God for my own intuition. Had I not listened to it, things could probably be a lot more, worse off for myself. But anyway, 11:44 time of the, recording. I'm going to, get ready. Oh, excuse me, and go home. Oh, and probably eat a bite or whatever, and curl up like a child and get ready for some good rest before I have to go tomorrow and get this done. But anyway, you guys be careful out there if you're struggling with addiction and being sexual on top of that. 12:12 time of the recording. You just never know what energies you are getting put in yourself. And you just never know what energies you're releasing, because if you're not going to get tested and making sure your own self is free from diseases or whatever, then common sense, you're spreading that amongst the community or whomever you're sleeping with. So let's just be careful, people. Let's not let addiction get us that far out there. It's already bad enough that what I'm going through. So don't put yourself through what I'm going through in regards to having to go through a series of fucking penicillin shots just to get rid of something that could be very detrimental to one's health. All right, you guys. With that being said, I'm going to end this at 13:13. You guys have a blessed one. Thank you guys for the support, and namaste.